Alrighty, so what's up guys? We're gonna go over two trades, Apple and Target. I'm not really looking at much else. I was looking at Tesla and Netflix, but I feel like I missed them with this drop overnight, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass on them. But I'm gonna keep my eye out on both of those because they have a high premium, and the type of trades I'm gonna start doing are bear calls and bull puts. So essentially, you're just collecting premium. For a bear call, you're betting that it's not going to go over a set price, and a bull put, you're just betting that it's not going to go under a set price. So we're going to start with Apple. So Apple for the past, it's at all-time highs right now, right? Yep. So for the past, maybe like 2 weeks or so, even in the past, it's had trouble breaking this 230 level. So for me, that was a good indicator of a spot of resistance. 230, here we go. You see we have a previous resistance here. We attempted it a day ago, 2 days ago. The high is 233, so we're not too far from the all-time highs, which gives us pretty good odds that we're not going to break it. We usually don't break it on the first attempt. So what I went ahead and I picked up a 230 bear call. So essentially I sold a 230 call, meaning collecting the premium on the, I picked up October 11th, yeah. So I picked up a 230 call, and essentially what I'm doing is collecting these 65 cents of premium. I think I got in, that's actually the price I got in, but this looks a little different from what Robinhood was showing. But basically you get in at 65 cents, you're collecting that, and you would buy a 232.5 or 235 depending on how much risk you're wanting to take. But I went ahead and bought a 232.5. So essentially I sold this one, collecting the 65 cents of premium, and I purchased this one for 21 cents, which left me with 44 cents of premium. But again, my price was a little different. I got in about on Monday or last Friday, so I'm collecting about 65 cents of premium overall after selling and purchasing the stock. So the option, sorry. So if we go back to the charts, all I'm waiting for is for it to expire worthless on Friday. So we got 2 more days. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. We got 2 days left. Essentially, we want it to expire under 230. Anything under 230, we make 100%. We collect all the premium, and so that's the end goal. And so for Apple, I would say my odds are pretty good. Right now, we're trading at 224.30. We had this nice drop overnight, but even then, when we were here, I was making about 50% already of the premium that I could collect, so that's pretty good. But let's go ahead and look at Target. Target looks like it might go against me, but with bear calls, since my risk is really limited, I know how much I'm risking. I know how much I could lose if I end up losing. As of right now, I'm barely losing, maybe like 10% of the premium that I would have collected, so it's not too bad yet. But on this one, I should have gone for a 111, but instead I went for a 110 bear call. So for this one, essentially, I purchased, on this one I did October 18th. I purchased I sold a 110 call, sold a 110 call, and I purchased a 111. So I was collecting 57 cents of premium, I believe, when I got in. So right now, I believe I'm only down a couple of dollars. Honestly, it's not that much. Even when it went up to 111 earlier, I wasn't down much. But my reasoning for this trade was that it hadn't broken 111 in like the past month, I believe. It had been a while. So here we have it, 110.90. So yeah, I believe we touched 111 around here. Yeah, the high for this day was 111 on August 9th. August 9th, we were at 111. So we previously reached 111.25 yesterday. With the indicators, MACD, RSI, and stuff, it doesn't look like it's going to end up going my way, which is, I want it to stay under 110. I did play a little riskier on this one, going for 110. I should have picked up a 111 instead, but that's fine. The 4 hours, we were almost overbought, but we didn't hit it. We rejected, bounced back down, came back up on that pop, but went back down again after hours. For the 1 year, 1 day, we're almost on that overbought again. But as you can see, target doesn't move much, so I figured this would be an easy one to just play a bear call up here, play a bull put down here. So that's probably what I'm going to do, especially this new range seems to be between 111 and 104, 105. So essentially, if it were to drop again, I would want to put a bull put down here. So essentially, I would go ahead and sell this. Well, we would need to drop down, but I would sell a 104 put and I would buy a 105 put, and I would be betting that it's not going to go under 104. And I mean, within this range, it doesn't look like it would. So as long as it stayed above 104 at that point, I would make money. So for this target trade, I want it to close under 110 by next Friday. So next Friday at 3 p.m. when the markets close, I'm hoping it's going to be under $110. Another website that I like to use is stockcharts.com, just to see a better overview of the dailies. So for Apple, this is how the daily looks. As you can see, we got a lot of rejections up here. We have this unfilled gap, and we usually do fill gaps. No gaps go unfilled. So expecting to fill this tomorrow maybe. I mean, we already got to about around here overnight, around the 224 to 223 level. So as you can see, we're already filling that gap. Overall, if we look at the weekly, looks like we're topping out here. As you can see, every single time that we hit this overbought region, it's rejected. Overbought, just stayed sideways. Overbought, rejected. Overbought, sideways for a bit, and then dropped. I feel like that's what's going to happen with Apple within this next week or so. We're just going to go sideways, and so I'm going to pick up some more 230 bear calls tomorrow. So again, I would sell the 230 call and I would buy a 232.5 put, or you can buy a 235, 240 put. It's up to you, but the higher you go, the more risk you take, but then again, the more reward. So you can go ahead and decide that for yourself. We're going to go ahead and use the target over here. This is the weekly on target. As you can see, it busted up over here. I believe it jumped up because of earnings, but as you can see, same thing here. Every time we get on this overbought region, sort of just goes sideways and then drops. Here we have overbought, sideways, drops, sideways, drops. This is on the weekly. Take a look at the daily. Yep, same thing up here, just overbought, stay sideways. I mean, this is easy money right here. Every time you come up, just buy a bear call. Every time we go down right here, buy a bull put. I mean, honestly, it's just really easy money. So keep your eye on these two, Apple and Target. These could be easy trading ranges for the next week or so. Easy way to collect premium. So yeah, those are the two trades I'm in. I don't think I'm gonna hop in anything else. I liked Netflix for a bear call, but something was telling me not to get in. I didn't hop in, so that's fine. Tesla was another one because the premium on both these are really high. Tesla I wanted to hop in. Obviously, we've had a lot of rejections up here. The only thing that was keeping me out was Tesla. So, what's the word? Tesla basically doesn't give a fuck. So Tesla, as you can see, boom, 10-point move, $10 move up, $10 move down, $10 move up. So it's just really volatile. I was just scared that it was going to go to 260 and around this level. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait for my entry. No need to rush anything. I've been taking a couple of losses lately, so I just want to trade more safe, less risky, you know, slow and steady gains. So yeah, those are my two trades. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. I'll be uploading my trades from here on out. It's going to be a lot of bear calls and bull puts. I don't think I'm going to be trading regular puts and calls anymore. A little too risky for me, and it just hasn't been working out. And these bear calls have been working out pretty well for me. So yeah, guys, if you want me to make a video about more in detail about bear calls and bull puts, just let me know. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks.